Good morning, happy Friday. Welcome to Chakra Chill Yoga. I am Bonnie and we're going to go through some salutations today for the solar plexus chakra located right here in your belly, your heart chakra in your chest, and then we're going to end with some grounding. So grab what you need and let's meet on the mat. All right, so before we get started, I always like to go through a grounding visualization to get our energy running and to call back all of our energy into our bodies that may have drifted away when we were in sleepy land last night. So find a comfortable spot in your mat, stand in Tadasana or mountain pose with your feet parallel to each other. And they kind of make a little square. Tuck your tailbone down. Pelvis forward, and roll your shoulders back down into your back. So find a comfortable position here and just take a few deep breaths. I like to close my eyes for my visualizations. And what you're going to do is you're just going to envision a root growing from your tailbone or a golden string, whatever you want it to look like. Breathe and see that root growing from the bottom of your tailbone all the way down through the ground, through the dirt, through the rocks, through the magma, all the way down into the earth to the core of the planet. See that root wrapping around that core of the earth and feel the stability that brings you. Take some deep breaths in here. And imagine your roots absorbing all of the nutrients and minerals that your body needs to function at 100%. When your root feels full, take your attention up above your head to your crown chakra and see a glowing white light piercing right through your forehead, coming straight down from the heavens into your body, giving you this cosmic energy through your system, filled with love and vibrancy. See it swirling through your body, down through your head and your neck and your back, all the way down to your root chakra and your back, swooping forward, mixing with that beautiful earth energy and coming up through your body, out your head, flowing out of your hands into your aura, clearing, energizing, and at the same time, still taking in nutrients from the earth as you need. In this state, we're going to call back any energy that may have escaped you in dreamland. So you can think it, you can say it. Call back all of my energy from any space and time and bring it back. Grab that prana. Be present in your body today. What's one word or intention you have today? Something that's on your heart or your mind that you have to focus on today. Let that be the driving force for your practice. And thank yourself and appreciate yourself for taking the time to do this today. Take a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, you're going to swoop your arms right back over your head and clap them to seal that intention into your energy body, into your aura, and then back down to your heart. Great. Now that we are fully present in our bodies and energized, we will start working on our solar plexus chakra. So our solar plexus chakra is right here in the center of our body. It's our wheelhouse, it's our power, it's our driving force for all the things that we do. It's the color yellow. Here's a little card here to kind of represent the 10 petals on the lotus of the solar plexus chakra. The element of the solar plexus chakra is fire, so we're going to get that fire going today. All right, ready? So let's start kind of at the top of your mat here. Bring your arms up, down to Anjali Mudra. Again, thank yourself for taking this time today. Tuck your tailbone, ground your feet. Swoop your arms back up one more time. This time you're going to interlace your fingers together above your head. Stretch your arms up as high as they can go. Stretching your whole side body, opening up the solar plexus, tucking your tailbone in, really extending yourself here. Try to grow an inch taller. Breathe. And on your next exhale, go ahead and just shift your hips to the left, leaning your arms over to the right side for a nice side body stretch. Don't collapse here. Try to twist that side arm open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, other side. Shift your hips to the right. Opening that side body, opening the solar plexus. And back to center. We're going to take our arms out like fiery rays of the sun, swoop them down and around into a forward fold here. Have your fingertips in touch with the line of your toes. You can bend your knees and straighten them to warm up this morning. Inhale as you bend. Exhale, push. Push out. And extend your legs. All right, next move, you're going to take your right foot all the way back to a 45-degree angle. We're going to put our left knee over our left ankle and shoot our arms straight up over our head into Warrior One. Feel the stability through your feet. Push back on that right foot. Push back and down on the front foot. Keep your hips facing your front left knee. Extending those arms, opening your belly of your solar plexus, and just breathe here. On your next exhale, go ahead and open those arms wide and out. Twist your body to the right into Warrior Two. Your right foot is now parallel with the side of your mat. Knee again still over the ankle. And take your gaze to your middle finger of your left hand here. Tuck your tailbone. Breathe. Make sure your shoulders aren't up by your ears. Tuck those down. And hold here, feeling that fire build. For our next move, we're going to go ahead and take it all the way for a side angle here. With your left arm on your thigh, right arm swooping up and around and over, so you have a straight line from the tips of your fingers all the way down into your foot, to your right foot. Stretching that arm as far as it can go. If you can, take your gaze to the ceiling and breathe here. twist our body to the left. Bring our arms and hands down to meet our foot. And then rock our back foot forward to meet our front foot. And again, take this forward fold position. Let's go ahead and shake out anything that we need to here. Bend and straighten your legs. Shake your head. No. Shake it. Yes. I'm going to have a great day today. You can clasp your elbows. Whatever feels good here. Halfway lift up. And then when you come down, we're going to plant our hands down, step our feet back into plank. We're going to hold this for one breath, and then we're going to shoot our hips up into downward facing dog. So here you can walk the dog a little bit if you need to stretch out your calves. Warming up, it's really cold outside. So it always helps to be nice to our muscles when we first start moving. Now we're going to we're going to kind of just shift forward here. Walk your hands forward. We're going to walk forward into a plank position. And we're actually going to hold this position. So here we're building lots and lots of fire. We're going to hold this for at least 3 rounds of breaths. Do what you can today. You can always put your knees down on the ground for a modified plank. But feel that fire burning in your solar plexus, making its way through your body. Giving you energy and strength. Go ahead and drop the knees. Put your feet flat on the ground. Shift your hips forward into a cobra position. You're going to want your hips on the ground here. And just look forward. Opening that solar plexus. Stretching that body. And release. Then we're going to tuck our toes under. Go ahead and push back into a child's pose for a nice rest here. Here, our chakras are all very close to the earth. So go ahead and just visualize any tension, any blockages in our system releasing from our body. Just spilling out into the mat below you, through the ground, through the floor beneath you, into the earth. Where our Mother Earth will recycle any of that energy right back into love for our hearts. All right, come back up to all fours. We're gonna tuck our toes down, push right back up into another downward facing dog. Work this out a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and bring our right foot forward into that lunge. And then plant that left foot at a 45-degree angle. Shoot your arms like rays of the sun straight up over your head into Warrior One. And breathe here. We're going to hold, we're going to feel it. I can feel it. I'm already nice and warmed up. I hope you are too. If you have any shakes, that's okay. That's just kind of extra energy making its way out. Just try to work through it. And then open right up into Warrior Two. You want to make sure that your heel is in line with the arch. Your heel of your right foot is in line with the arch of your left foot. Tuck your shoulders down again, away from your ears. Look over to your right arm, to your middle finger there, and hold your gaze. And remember your breath. On your next exhale, go ahead and bend your right arm down. Swoop that left arm up and over. You're going to make one straight line from your fingertips to the side of your left foot for a side angle here. Remember to keep your tailbone tucked as much as you can. Try not to pop your booty out. It's not that great for your low back. And then release your arms down. We're gonna land here in a lunge. Get your bearings here, and start rocking your back foot, and bring it forward to meet your front. We're here in forward fold again. You should feel much more loose in this position than you did before. We're gonna swoop our arms up and over. Our hands are gonna meet above our head again. We're gonna clasp our fingers like the 10 petals of the lotus flower, representing the solar plexus chakra, and we're going to lean again over to the right, push your hips to the left, breathe, bring it to the center, shift to the other side, and be thankful for the energy that your solar plexus chakra brings to you every day. All right, it's a great time for a water break. So our next salutation is going to be for our heart chakra. And so the heart chakra is green, and its element is air. And we're going to do a lot of opening our chest today, to open our love, open our heart, to feel more joy in our life today. So we're going to start again at the top of your mat. Your hands in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, blow your breath out over your fingertips. Being thankful for the air around you that sustains your life and your lungs, for breathing in all of that beautiful oxygen. So on your next inhale, go ahead and tuck your tailbone down, ground your feet in, bend your knees, swoop your arms up, interlace your fingers. Instead of leaning to the side, this time we're going to go ahead and bend our elbows and place your hands at the base of your skull behind your head. Remember to keep your tailbone tucked here. You're going to lift up and back just slightly to open that heart chakra. Imagine your arms like wings, flying through the air. Breathe here and be thankful. Release your arms down, come down to a forward fold. And then we're going to bring our arms back behind our back, clasp them together, and lift our arms straight and up. Extending that up towards the ceiling. Again, opening your chest where your heart chakra is located. Breathing. all of the love. Tuck your shoulders down if you can. Release your arms down to the ground. Plant your hands down and bring your left leg back for a lunge. Drop your knee. We're going to go all the way down here. Make sure that your knee is located directly over your ankle. Push up with your right foot. Take your arms again. Interlace them behind your back. And let's do that same heart opening stretch. This is really going to stretch out your shoulder blades, those muscles along that area. Breathe here and try to look up ever so slightly and with a smile on your face, feeling all the love in your heart. On your next exhale, go ahead and release your arms down. Lift your back leg up. Take your right leg and meet it with your back leg for a quick plank, and then push your hips up into downward facing dog. Come down to your knees now. We're going to do a half dog. Keep your hips located right above your knees. Drop your arms down, your forearms down. Keep your booty in the sky. Drop your chest and your head, and rest your forehead on the ground. Opening the heart chakra to the earth. Also, placing your third eye, which is right at your forehead, right on the ground. You can rock your head from right to left here, massaging the space, helping to activate all of the nerves in this space, giving your forehead a nice little massage as well. And breathe. Bring your arms back and push up. We're going to walk our hands forward a little. Bring our hips all the way down to your mat. Place your forearms back on the ground into a Sphinx position. So you want your feet flat on the ground, parallel position. Your arms are parallel to each other. And your heart is lifted. Look up and forward. Take a few deep breaths here. Feeling like the beautiful Sphinx. Make sure your shoulder blades are tucked down into your shoulder pockets there and not up by your ears. Release all the way down. Come back up to your hands and knees here. Tuck your toes down. And then we're going to push back up into downward facing dog. From here, take your left foot forward into a lunge. Make sure your knee's over your ankle. Drop that back knee down to the ground. Have the top of your foot flat on the mat. Find your stability here. Lift your torso up. Shoot your arms back behind you. Clasping your hands together again and extend your arms. Looking up and forward, opening your chest, opening your heart. And breathe. Making sure your shoulders are down, my shoulders keep inching up towards my ears, so pull those down while extending. And release when you're ready. Tuck the toes on your right foot. Lift back up into that lunge and come up into a forward fold. We're going to wrap our arms back around our back one more time, clasping our hands together, straightening our arms, stretching out and opening our heart chakra. Bend your knees here, it feels good. And then release your arms, reverse one, dive up. Meeting your hands again, go ahead and clasp your hands, bring them back behind the base of your skull, tucking your tailbone, pushing through your feet, lifting through the top of your head, pushing your elbows open and back. Breathing. And release. Bring your hands back to Anjali Mudra at your heart. And on your next exhale, blow your breath over the tips of your fingers, remembering your one word of intention for your practice today. Feeling the love in your heart for the air that you breathe and all of your blessings. My heart feels full. Take a water break, and then we're going to finish up with some exercises for our root chakra. The root chakra is the color red, the element is earth. So we're going to be doing things low to the ground. So your root chakra is right here at your tailbone. So it encompasses your whole lower pelvic area. We're going to start in wide-legged stance. So your feet are just a little wider than hip distance apart. Feet are parallel to each other. Raise your arms up. We're going to go for a forward fold here. Flat back. And release it all the way down. I'm going to spread my legs open just a little bit wider here. And come into the full extension wherever you are. This is where I am in this position. Breathe and let your head just kind of dangle and relax and release your neck. Your next inhale, look up and go ahead and shift your weight over to your right leg, bending your right knee, bringing that left foot up in a dorsiflexion into this side lunge here. You can keep your fingers on the ground for stability. You can use your blocks or even just a block to help. If you've got your balance today, let's see how I can do. Bring your hands up to Anjali Mudra here. Take a few breaths in this position. right, bring your hands back down for stability. Shift your weight back to the center. And stretch. Now this stretch already feels different just from stretching that right side. So I'm sure it'll feel different and more relaxed after we do the other side as well. Look up, let's shift our weight over to our left for this side, flexing that right foot. I'm gonna bring my block over to help get my stability here. Breathe. When it feels good, if you want to bring your hands to your heart, see where your balance is today. You're on your toes here on your left side. And release. Straighten your leg, come back up into your wide-legged forward fold. Get out any extra stretch you need here. Before you start to walk your feet together, we're gonna go down into garland pose. Tuck your tailbone down. Bring your hands to your heart. Have your elbows at your knees and push those open there. So your root is directly over the ground here. Make sure you do your root lock. It's kind of like a Kegel. If you need some support here, you can sit on your block. When you're ready, plant your hands down, push your pelvis back up, your tailbone back up into a forward fold. And then we're gonna bring it all the way down to the mat into staff pose. So your legs are straight out in front of you. You can, let's point and flex our feet a little bit to kind of work out those little tiny muscles, the top of the foot, the feet. Roll your ankles a little. And then bring your arms up and over for a forward fold here. Try not to round your back. Try to keep it as flat as you can. I'm really tight in this position, so I sometimes I use my blocks to hold on to. It helps me keep my back more flat and not round that out. So I'm pushing forward with my chest here and my torso, instead of rounding through my head and my neck. Breathe here, stretching the backs of those legs, feeling the stability of your bottom being on the ground. All right, let's release this position. Move your props out of your way. Go ahead and bring your left heel all the way into the center of your body. Keep that right foot flexed. We're going to do a side angle stretch here. Arms up, and then lean over to your right side. Grabbing your toes, whatever feels good to you. Turn your torso up and look out to the ceiling on the left side. Breathing into the stretch. Raise your arms up. This time you're going to turn your torso, face your right foot, and then come down. This is a completely different stretch. And again, I am going to use my blocks. Keep your foot in dorsiflexion. It really stretches out the back of your calf. All the way up to your hamstring, really. Because everything is connected. Take some deep breaths and try to go deeper into your stretch. Raise up on your next inhale, move your props out of the way. And bring your right foot to meet your left foot. Let your feet touch each other. Feel that skin on skin there. You can adjust your bottom to where the flesh is kind of up and you can feel your tailbone touching the ground here. Your butterfly might look different than mine. If yours is a little bit higher and you need some support, you can always take one block on each side of your knees. And the beauty of the block is that it can be 3 different levels. 3 levels here. So I'm going to move those out the way. Take my full butterfly. And then go ahead and raise your arms up and bring them forward for another fold here. As far down as you can go to get the stretch that you need. Do whatever feels comfortable. If you want to collapse into this pose, just do what feels good. Raise up on your inhale and extend your left leg out. Bring that right heel all the way into your pelvis. Lift your arms up overhead and then side stretch here. Lifting your torso up and open, looking up at the ceiling on the right side. Breathing into the stretch, keeping your foot flexed. Rise up, turn your torso to face your foot, and release forward again. My help here. Again, try not to round your back too much here. You don't want to put any stress on your neck. Up. Move any props out of the way. Go ahead and extend your right leg out into a full straddle stretch here. Raise your arms up. Come on down. Bring your arms to your toes or your fingers to your toes. Bring your fingers forward. Whatever feels good. Work at your own level. And really make it your own practice. And breathe. So important. Sometimes when the stress of the world gets to us, we forget to breathe. Always remember your breath. Walk your hands up. Bring your legs together and just go ahead and shake all that out. That was a lot of stretching. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Shake, shake, shake. All right. Swoop your legs back behind you. We're going to go onto all fours for some cat-cow. So what we're going to do here is you're going to bring your tailbone up to the sky, lift your head forward into a cat pose here. Wag your tail if you want. your tailbone, bring your head down. Bring your navel all the way up to your spine and exhale all the breath out that you can. And then just go at your own pace. Do a few more cat-cow stretches. And then this next time around, breathe into the center here. I want you to shift your hips to the right just slightly and look back over your left shoulder. Just kind of stretching your IT band on the right side. Breathe. Release. Switch to the other side. Breathe. Do it one more time if it feels good. We'll do a little spinal stability here to get our right and left brains talking to each other to build some more neuroplasticity in our brains today. Lift your left arm up, your right arm back. Make a straight line with that back part of your body. Flex your foot down, toes facing the floor, and look forward. And hold this for a minute. Exhale and bring that down. And now let's do the other side. Bring your right arm forward, left leg back. And breathe. Make sure your core is tight. It's really the only way to hold this position. It's a nice core workout here. And release. Okay. We're going to stretch our shoulders out real quick. I want you to take your right arm and thread it underneath your left arm, bringing your shoulder all the way to the mat. Keep your booty in the air. And you can extend your left arm forward. And you're going to need that stability. So you're going to need that flat on the ground kind of holding it. But it really puts that weight on your right shoulder, really massaging that muscle there. Bring your arm back up, lift, and we'll do the other side. So left arm's going to thread through this time, all the way down to the mat. You can leave your right arm up at a 90-degree angle, or you can straighten that out to get a little bit of a different stretch here. Breathe. Lift back up. And let's push back into a child's pose. Put your toes together. Let them touch. Bring your knees out wide on the mat. Push all the way back. Bring your chest and your forehead to the ground. You can relax your arms here, but really try to walk your fingers forward to keep getting the benefits of the stretching. Breathing in the nourishment from Mother Earth. Absorbing the beautiful white light energy from the cosmos. Relax here. If you want, you can bring your arms back behind you a little bit. Move your head to the left side. Deep breath in and out. Switch sides, move your head. Deep breath in and out here. When you're ready, go ahead and push back up and find a comfortable position for our ending visualization. You can stay in a seated position like I'm going to do, or you can lay flat on your back in full Shavasana and just relax all of your muscles. Thank your body for working hard for you today. Thank your fire for giving you the strength to wake up and get things done every single day. And your heart for all the love that you have in your life. So again, find that position where you're just relaxed. Let your muscles be loose. It just worked so hard. Close your eyes and we'll do a quick chakra meditation. There are 7 main chakras in our body, going from our tailbone to the top of our head. We're going to start at the root chakra located at the base of your spine. Visualize a red glowing light here, swirling energy ball. Swirling through the base of your spine, your tailbone area, your sits bones. Bright red glowing light swirling in this space, releasing any stuck energy. And when it loosens that energy in that space, let that energy go and flow through your tailbone into the earth. Release it, let it go. Take some deep breaths. And see the light moving up into your sacral chakra, where all of your reproductive organs are, right behind your belly button. And envision an orange glowing light here. So orange, glowing, swirling, beautiful, like the color of a fresh orange in the springtime. Breathe here and envision that orange light swirling in your sacral chakra, releasing any old energy that you do not need anymore. Any pain, let it go into the ground. Take a deep breath and see that light moving up into your solar plexus chakra. A beautiful yellow glowing light, just like the sun. Swirling in your belly. Releasing any energy that no longer serves you. Clearing out any blocks that may be holding you back from being your truest self and doing your hard work today. And any energy that orange light releases, just let it go down, down, down through your tailbone into the earth. Take a deep breath and see this light moving up into your heart. It is a beautiful green light now, glowing green like the color of spring, swirling in your chest, opening your heart, bringing love to all of the organs in this area. Releasing any hurts that you may have received. Any hurts that you're holding on to. This glowing green energy is swirling through your heart, releasing this pain. Releasing these old feelings just let go of. And breathe in love. And see all of that unneeded energy releasing all the way down through your tailbone into the earth. Breathe in. This glowing light moves up to your throat chakra. It is now blue. A beautiful blue light circling your throat chakra, clearing this space, allowing you to speak your truth throughout your day. With love, of course. See this blue light swirling in your throat, clearing any old energy. You know, our throat has lots of lymph nodes and things like that in it. Just see that, kind of clearing all of that out, helping your body to rid itself of anything that makes you feel icky. Letting those lymph nodes work for you. Clearing that space out. Breathing in on the exhale, just see all of that stuff that you do not need leaving your throat chakra. Breathe in, and now this glowing light is moving right up into the center of your forehead to your third eye, where your intuition often speaks to you, and a lot of times we don't listen to our intuition. So today, we're going to see a glowing violet light, violet blue, swirling in our forehead and our third eye chakra, reminding us to listen to ourselves. We have all the answers within if we would listen to ourselves. You hear a little voice sometimes, and you think, oh no, and you rationalize it away. And then later you're like, oh no, I was right. So go ahead and smile. See that violet light swirling in your third eye. Breathe in, and as you exhale, release anything that's stopping you from listening to yourself. All the way through your chakras, through the base of your spine into the earth. Take a deep breath in, and finally see this glowing light coming to the very tip top of your skull, right in the center. It is now a beautiful violet and white swirling globe of energy, reminding us that we are beautiful souls here on earth, and our only true purpose is to love and to be happy. So breathe in here, clear this crown chakra out that might be prohibiting you from connecting to your higher self. You are a divine being. You are a divine being. Breathe in, exhale, release any energy stuck in this area all the way down through your body, through your root into the ground. And breathe. Feel the energy swirling through your chakras today. Feel the love in your heart. I'm going to clap it over my head and bring that down. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Thanks everybody for joining me. I will see you next week. Bye.